Hey everyone, Merrick here. We're back in the wonderful world of SimAirport, and I've gotten some great advice on how to improve my ability to sell snackaroos. More people and more flights. So there you go. That's pretty much all we gotta do. Get more. So I need to unlock pricing. That was the other advice I got. Unlock pricing so that you can adjust people's fees for landing in the airport, prices in other stalls, so on and so forth. So we've got some stuff to do. That's good, helpful advice, and I appreciate that. So, yeah, let's just keep raking in the cash. We now can see our P&L, which is looking real sexy. We can see our daily cash flow, also looking super sexy and green. We have $48,000 in the bank. I love that. I love having money in the bank because then I can do things like, oh, what's that? Didn't go into the red because I finished an office off? Correctamundo. Yep. That's right. Did not have to go into the red for that. And you might be saying, that's crazy. You're right. It's crazy awesome. That baggage claim's going to get bags on it. They're going to get these people out of here. And we're just going to make the crazy money. Crazy money. Alright, so we can then say, I would like you to clear those walls. And put in the blue door. Yeah? Yeah. Look at that. Now I have an office for the COO. If I were to decide to do that. So we're just going to go ahead and nab ourselves an office chair. We're going to emulate the office setup of the other dude pretty nicely. And then planning, clear our planning. Perfect. We need flooring. And I think he should have a similar floor to that dude. Floors. You know what? He's going to get this color flooring. Because I said so. And look at our flights, man. Bringing in the cash. We just spent a ton of money. And bank don't even give a shit. Doesn't care. It's just like, I'm making it. So don't worry about it. Look at that pretty floor. I like that. So, somebody missed a flight. Dumb shouldn't have stayed in the bathroom so long. I think we should start laying out some plans here for expansion. This needs to come out. Eventually will come out another tier, but this tier coming out right here will allow us to start planning for the larger airport expansion that's going to come out like this, which will be for our big air terminals. The big air terminals. Actually, you know what? Not taxiway. Let's go like this. So I think it'll be about that large. So that's how we've got to build this out to fit in our 2 runways, and it's gonna cost us a mint. $300,000 to do that. That's a long time. It's gonna cost 50 grand, 56 grand, just to expand the terminal out to where it makes sense. So let's just go ahead and do that. I know. You're blowing all your money. You didn't even research price adjustments. Yeah, that's true. I didn't even research bank loans. Also true. But I'll have money tomorrow. And I would much rather roll the fat cash on getting more room for our people, our passengers, and preparing for the future expenses of this place instead of worrying about the current expenses. Now, I can also bring up our schedule. Excuse me. Thank you. So we have an airline time at 6 a.m. that we are going to try to fill here. I would like a morning flight. Okay, we don't have a big enough plane servicer for that. Or any of theirs. Excuse me. Sparkjet. A Ford Air. We could take their morning flight in. We were in the red, now we are not. Uh-oh. What's that? What was that warning? I don't understand what the warning was. We're not... I think that's okay. I don't know. Anyways, we got a 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. morning flight as well. Juno Connect. Morning, 7:37. What's that? Accepted flight not yet scheduled. Okay, so that's just letting me know that I haven't scheduled that flight. And then we have a 2 p.m. flight that we will load in a little bit. How much to finish this off? $6 grand. Just go ahead and knock that out for me, boys. Knock it out. We're making the money. We're spending the money. We're building out this airport. It's going to be glorious. Glorious. Clear those walls out. We're going to dismantle this. I know you guys are using it. We're going to move it to right over there. We gotta wait for them to put it in storage, of course. Look at all this room for activities! Woo! That makes our queuing less insane. We can actually fix this horrible queue here. Floor it. It costs $5 grand. Not bad, though. We were able to do that pretty quickly because we could take on new flights. New flights? Those are going to be the lifeblood of making easy money that's going to dry up real quick. I only think we have like 2 more slots where we can bring in new stuff. That's not so good. Do an ATM on either side. We're going to be putting another snack counter over here, by the way. So we got to be careful. We got morning flights coming in tomorrow that are going to be racking up the peoples. I am going to adjust this little queue here so that matches that queue. And see if we can't... We'll do that in the morning, of course. We'll see if we can't have a better queuing situation for our people. I may change this queue so that it faces out here, loads up from there. We need some flight information boards, so we're going to put those along here. Let's go ahead and bring those bad boys in. Flight display boards. Rotate. Ah, they're two-sided. That's good. What do you think? Right there? 3... There we go. That's going to constrict traffic a little bit, but I also think it's going to help people better make their flights. And we have plenty of flow around room here. We need to reconfigure this place to begin bringing in passengers over here. I guess. I don't know. If you haven't been able to tell, I'm just winging it here. So a big runway. What are we looking at here? That's the extra large? I don't think big runway would take up most of this. That's not too bad. One there. And then it'll start there for number 2. Okay, so first stage expansion really only needs to start there. So I've got my finger on the screen to hold where it needs to start. Take that out like that. And this is 40 grand for this bad boy. And second stage expansion only needs to go to here. Something like that. Nope, that's clear. Thought I clicked the cyan, did not. So that should be runway 1, runway 2 of large. 2 larger runways. We're actually going to build a taxiway that's going to take flights along here and up there as well in order to accommodate these larger runways. How far up does this go? Up to the bend. So if we were to do planning, it would go like this. And this would be terminal. And this would be taxiway. Is that how that would work? I don't know. We'll find out. That literally is how it works. That's perfect. Okay, so this is how we do it. Boom. That's the way it is. Terminal expansion 2, terminal expansion 1, runway 1, runway 2. Taxiway will come on first. So we're actually going to start building up the taxiway expansion simply because our planes could use the extra routing and we could use the lack of congestion that would introduce, or at least the reduced congestion that would introduce. So taxiway, what are we looking at here? 128K and then 1 piece. That's going to be expensive research. We are going to have to research bank loans and then finish out the tree before we can really go much further. It's gonna be loan territory to get this done. And I did not fix my queues, so when these flights take off, we will adjust the queues. I was focused on other things. Okay. Queues, shrink queue. Let's just go ahead and wipe this queue out here. It's pretty bad. I don't like that. This is a better place for it to dump out. That allows me to bring people in like that. Matches that queue better. Could go further out, but I think that's going to be fine. Let's get these assigned to this queue. These assigned to that queue. Alright. There we go. Some people missed flights. You should not have been sitting there, and you should not have stood in line. I can't help that you aren't paying attention to the flight boards. I put 3 new flight boards in for you to look at. That's your problem. Not mine. So the bank loan, when you pay it back, you repay 50K at a time. So a day and a half's profits at a time, essentially. That's not too bad. And I'm reluctant to get into pricing because of perceived difficulties with adjusting the prices. And 50K will be harder to get to when you have a loan because you are going to be gaining a lot of interest. But you gotta do what you gotta do. What's our research looking like? 32% complete. Dang. Flights are just coming in. There we go. Loving it. They're hungry. They need money. It needs to be cleaner. But everything else is good. Well, they don't like the environment. But shut up. It's an airport. New queues are not slowing things down. So I think we're okay. Let's watch this one. Everybody get off the damn plane. PAX in line. I don't know what PAX means. Yeah, we got out of there real nice and quick. So that's good. New queues are working okay. These guys are in line for landing. Bring in me some money. Yeah. 32 bags. No problem. Get that done in like 2 seconds. See? Told you. 31 bags to load. Same time. Only 31 bags with 102 people. Woo. There they go. They're out. 2 seconds. Done. No problem. Ain't no thing but a chicken wing. Know what I'm saying? I thought I had put a flight on that schedule. Give me that flight. Ooh, look at them passengers just running through. Yeah. Yeah. I like that. They just kind of like pop in and out. That's funny. So even after spending all that money, we're still ending the day at like 40 grand, which is not too shabby at all. Well, we're into the day at 39 grand. Still not shabby. I mean, that's basically 4 days away from the new runway. And 3 days from paying back a full bank loan. Yeah. Okay, we can do bank loan then. That'll give me $93,000, which will essentially get me the taxiway partway. We need to look at bringing in the terminal instead. 42 grand gets me the gate. Wow. I'm $500 short. What I don't have is the utilities for the gate. But I can get that. How am I going to get bags to it? We have ticket desks that take bags into here. Huh. I feel like I need to hook a hub up to a hub to give me even more options from ticketing. I don't know. How much is this place going to cost me? That whole thing is going to cost me $200,000 to do. One that large is $135,000. That's untenable right now. It does not make sense to do that. Excuse me? Cancel that. I think it makes more sense to set up our infrastructure to support this ahead of time so that when we do have the money, we can make that happen. So let's go ahead and start looking at our utilities and what it's going to take to do what we need to do. Let's see, 6 to 2. Eight ports. That's 6 ports down to 2 ports. So if we brought in one of these, and it's underground, so we can actually put it like right here. If we bring in one of these, all the R's go out, all the blues go in. How do I get... Oh, look at that. That's interesting. So if I were to bring this hub in, all the blues go in, all the R's go out. Can I put a purple with a blue? I don't know. Are there rules on this? Oh, that's interesting. Help. No, that doesn't help me. Okay, that's fine. But I want to know about these guys. Like, if I could put a blue to a purple, that would help. This help menu does not actually do that. Oh, that's interesting. So it's hooked up to these things. Like if you click on it, it'll tell you what it's hooked up to for blue. And that tells me what it's hooked up to for purple. So blue goes to everything and purple goes to everything. That doesn't really tell me very much. It's informative, but it's not at the same time. Fuck. So what could this do for me? Let's look at that. This would allow me to interrupt my returns to these guys. And push them off to somewhere else. So like if I put one of these down, I'm going to buy a couple things here. And I put one of those down, right? If I cannot connect segment to type 5. Okay. If I were to bring this R to here and this R to here, we would take the bags out of here and put them into this hub. Actually, dismantle that hub. Dismantle that hub. We're doing some major reconstructions of our hub system here. Alright, have we got that? I'm not sure how we're going to do this, mind you. Oh yeah, I am. At least for the most part, I am. All right, we're gonna place that real quick. This is not where it's going to live. We bring you to here, and we bring you to here, and then we bring you down to here. No. We bring you into here, you into here, you out to here, you out to here. Right? And then we can hook the two blues into here. And we can hook the blues up from another one to here and bring bags from over here into here. I think. So we're going to buy another one. I'm going to have one in stock for planning purposes. I don't like that we have this giant line cutting us off. Like, I don't like that this is up here, basically. It's too far away from the hubs. So moving that is already a an imperative. I can actually put this on top of here. It would be a terrible idea. So we can put this one here. And we can put I want to put multiple here. So I want one there and I want one there. And we're going to move one to here. Okay. So these aren't going to hook directly to here. We're actually going to put another interchange in. Because we've got to step these out. At least that's my theory. Ah, crap. That one can't go there. Cancel project. Take that back. It can't go there because the routing would get in the way. All right, let's figure this part out. The routing is just not good in the way I've positioned these at all. This one needs to be moved, and it needs to not route to this main hub. This one doesn't even need to route to this main hub anymore. They all need to come off of sub-hubs. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to dismantle this, and I'm going to go ahead and buy 2 more baggage outputs. Like that. Okay? Then we are going to route them to that hub. Okay. So how are we going to do this? I don't fucking know. I think the best way that we can do it is start bringing the conveyor belts around. That's too far. Cancel it. Oh, maybe it's not too far. Has to be 1 over, okay. Okay. We can cancel this one. And bring it down like that. Okay, blue comes down like this. Blue comes down like that. This blue needs to come down and do this. Okay, this blue needs that to be canceled. This blue comes down like this. We just go straight into there. Straight into there. Straight into there. Straight into there. Okay. So our other baggage one this doesn't work. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing. All right. Hold on. Cancel. 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 Okay. So if we do another one, right? Because the red is coming out and the blue is going in. So if the blue goes in here, basically we need 2 into this, 2 blues into this one, and 2 reds into this one, and 2 blues out of this one, and 2 blues into a new one, and 2 reds out of that one. And then we can then hook it into this existing system and remove these guys. That's the idea. So in reality, these guys don't need to go into this one. These guys need to go somewhere else. The ones that we've already built are fine. So we put our second dude here. like that. And then we can bring the blue in, the blue in, the red in, the red in, like that. Somebody go ahead and do that one, please. We're going to go a little bit over while I figure this out, but I think it'll be worth it. Alright, hold on. That's not going to work. We're going to run out of room. See, we can't. Wait, can we dump onto a single conveyor belt? Does that work? No, it's gonna poo-poo that. Oh god, we gotta move it all over. We gotta move it over one. Unless I'm misunderstanding something. Okay, cancel, cancel. Is there like a mass cancel button? Oop, zoomed in, sorry. Okay, canceled, canceled. So we're gonna move it over, and we're actually going to not hook up any of these. None of this is getting built right now. I really wish there was a cancel button. That doesn't even work. That doesn't work. No, you gotta right click cancel. Guess that shows me for building each nub, huh? Okay. This is fine. I can... Well, I thought I could. They're speedy. Okay, so we're gonna build these two first. The red's going to come around. The blues are going to go down in. These blues are going to come out and around. So like that. Okay. So then we need to have two blues. So we need room for that. We need to have 3 blue lines coming out. So we need a blue line coming out here, which can go straight like that. We need a blue line coming out here. A blue line coming out here. A blue line coming out here, which will not go down any of these ways. Now these inside, these top ones can go in here, and the blues fuck. I need this to be dismantled. The blue needs to be facing the other way, and so does the red. Let's just have you go ahead and demolish these. We're just going to go ahead and flip them. Our guys are going to get run over by a plane. It's fine. Okay. This is okay. I mean, we're going to get everything figured out. And then we're going to really be able to accommodate more flights. That's the plan. Okay. There. It's going to change things a little bit, flipping those. But I think it's going to be okay. This blue needs to go down here. And connect. And this blue needs to come down here and connect. Okay. These reds will come down and connect elsewhere. The short reds that needs to be demolished. I really should have put another... I should have moved these up, I guess. I don't know. So the blues... It's 2 blues. Are here. How's the third one going to get here? Third one's going to have to go... Third one's going to cut off all the reds. We'll put that there for now. Let's get that hooked up. Let's get that hooked up. These reds will go into there. These blues... I need one more, I guess. We're filling all this shit up. I don't know. And this, I really wish these reds and blues were swapped. Damn. I don't know, guys. I thought I could knock this out real quick, but it doesn't look like I can. I mean, I can run a line through here. Hold on. Don't dismantle that. We can't because it runs into that. Damn it. Okay. We're going to take those out. Gonna take these out. Gonna take this out. And that out. We'll let them finish up with this hub. If I step this down, I mean, either way, we're not getting it, you know what I mean? 3 ins and two outs. Or 6 ins and 2 outs. That's kind of what I need here instead. This is the intermediary that I need. Not this one. Alright, we have thoughts. They may not be great thoughts, but we have thoughts here. My 6-to-2 capacity hub can take in and put out. Let's take all these conveyors out. So if I put this down here, right? It can take in from 3 main hubs and put out to 2. So we put that there. This hub feeds into that. This hub puts out to here, which puts out to here. This hub feeds into that. This hub puts out to that. And these 4 things feed into this hub. So we go like this. I broke it. Okay. These are output, or these can go there. The primary thing about this is we can get these 2 hooked into here and this hooked into there. That's our goal. We just need to hook in once. And then we can feed to all 4 of these. Okay, so those work. I love that. Just go ahead and demolish the rest of these lines here. And let's put the hubs in outwardly facing, please. Okay. So we can run this line. Oh, where did it go? Did I tell them to kill that too? I guess I did. We can take this line into here. We can take this line into here. Now this will feed into this, and this will feed into that. We can take this line. Can you go directly underneath your own thing? You can. Oh, that changes things. We can take this line, feed it into here. Okay. And this line feed it into here. This line come out here. Let's bring it along there. Feed it into there. So now we have 2 blue hookups there. Bring this guy across. Bring him into the main hub. Done. We've got a long road for this one here, though. Because we're going to go all the way around, because I don't want to risk fucking something up. And it's going to cost a lot of money, and it's going to be really ugly. But I want to keep these guys feeding into this hub and out of that hub. Okay. Now, these next 3 connections that we make are going to be pretty damn crucial. The blues need to go into here, but the red needs to get into there somehow. Unless we do another interchange hub, which may be the way we need to do it, but that's not how we're going to do it. We're going to finish this spaghetti madness later. Actually, you know what? We have a problem. We left one of our hubs out of the whole conversation. And we do need another interchange hub to hook into. Actually, not necessarily. but an interchange hub would make this easier. So if we did a small hub, like rotate, sorry. Like right here. Yeah, a small hub right here. So we get a small hub. We run this into here, that into there. A small hub's not going to do it. Feeding these two in, you just create a loop. It's going to have to be another big hub. It'll allow us to get more desks, I guess. But we feed these two guys into this hub. The blue and the blue. The red and the red. And then we feed this setup into there. And that'll be how we do it. We need to flip this so the red's on top. We're going to have to go back to the old baggage ways. But we'll do that in the next episode. We're at about an hour here. We're dicking around with this. We've spent hundreds of thousands of dollars on this thing already. Feels like. But we have a plan. I don't think it's going to be a great plan. But it's what we have. So it's our plan and we'll take it. We have the possibility of this working short term. It's not a great possibility, but it is a possibility of it working. I can't forget that I actually have these blues on this side too that may make it easier to get to here. I could actually hook these two blues into here directly and these two reds into here directly, and I don't need another step. Oh, I need that blue. That blue can go down into here. This blue into here. This red over to here. This red over to here. That red's already hooked up. This red over to here. And this red over to here. And then these blues over to here. And this blue over to here. Oh, we have it. We'll just go ahead and put this blue in there. Okay. And then this red can cross over to here. And this red can cross over to... Well, this red goes to here. This red goes to here. These are going away. And the blues go to there. Oh, we're on this. In the next episode, we'll finish this. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like if you have any comments, suggestions, or something in the comment section below. And of course, if you enjoyed this and you haven't subscribed, consider clicking that good old subscribe button, and YouTube will let you know to get fresh content out. All that being said, I'll see you next time.